And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment battle replay today. Today's a nice third age Reforged, just like the Doctor ordered from none other than Doctor 2. He's commanding role of Angmar today. He's one of 4 attacking armies. And before we get started, if you guys do enjoy my content, please remember to hit that like button as it does support the video and the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops. And leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. Now if you guys would like to send me through other Reforged replays just like this, or other Total War replays like from Rome 2, Napoleon Total War 3, Warhammer 2, just to name a few, there are links displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. You can also post Total War replays to me in my Discord at Scouts Reconnaissance. A link to that Discord server is also in the description below. And if you're a YouTuber, there's also a self-promotion sub-channel for you guys to post your own videos to, for the community to enjoy. I also have a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, or stream as donation link in the description below. If you'd like to support my work, it does help the channel. I also have YouTube membership options enabled, which will give you guys access to custom emojis and badges. And with that, let's get into the replay today. So, we've got some Snugger Stalkers here. We have some Guardians of Khan here, not armoured up. About 3 units of these guys here. And we have some Goblin Trackers, just the 1 unit here, and some Snugger Stalkers behind them. Next we have 2 units of Recon Pikemen here, 2 units. And some Blackwatch Legion, these guys here, not armoured up. So Doctor has not opted for a more elite styled Angmar army today. He's gone for a more numerically based army. We have some Angmar Halberds behind them in the ranks, looks to be 3 there. We've also got some Witcham Scourge Raiders. These guys here are armoured up. They are very vulnerable, without the armour upgrade, so make sure you get it for any unit. You have to pick 1 unit to armour upgrade. Most players do armour upgrade the Witcham Scourge Raiders so they have enough time to throw their axes, which can do a lot of damage and kill a lot of units, which is why they do that. Without the armor upgrade, they're pretty vulnerable and you can lose them very quickly, so keep that in mind. We also have Witches I saw earlier, and some Witchron Blackguard. We've also got some Trolls of Angmar here, and some Angmar Marauders. I'm going to go to his closest ally, which is up here on the hill. I've never actually done Tofflast, I don't think, in the winter, or I have, it's been a very long time and I don't remember it. This is pretty unique to me, it looks cool. Next we have Dorwinian, coming by Numal. We have some Evelyn Marksmen here, 3 units. We've got some Morquindi Bows here, 2 units. We've got some Evelyn Vineguard and some Evelyn Hammerguard behind them. These guys got a serious modification in the latest patch. Their models looked, to be fair, not that great. But this upgrade definitely has them looking much fiercer and stronger than before. Next we have 2 units here, Morquindi Pikes. 2 units of Nendor Glayguard. We've got some Evelyn Infantry here, looks to be 4 units of them. And behind them, 2 units of Selduin River Patrol. Looks to be 2 units there. Let's head down below to the valley, where we find Rune, commanded by Prodokas, who I haven't seen in a while. Good to see him again. Same goes for you, Numal. We have some Eastern Warriors, some Dragon's Breath Artillery. We got 2 units of Lygamp Rim, some Battle Club Tribesmen here. These guys are armoured up. You can tell because of the brown tinge to their outfits. Usually when they're not armoured up, we're using white cloth. White cloth. We have Eastern Crossbows here, armoured up, both units all the way. We have some Camillus Chosen. Prokos has chosen an elite styled force as opposed to Doctor. Wherever there's armour upgrades available, it seems he's opted to choose them or take them. That'll cost you 100 coin extra to do that per unit. We have some Loke Star Rim here, 2 units. We have some Loke Flag Rim here, 3 units. And over here, the last attacking army today, once we finally reach them, I should have clicked the map, we have Numenor, commanded by Hidden, who I remember well. He's a veteran of Reforged as well. We have some Belagar Archers here, we have some Belagar Footmen here, and Belagar Pikemen out front. We have some Numenorian Cohort here, 2 units, mid-tier infantry unit of Numenor, sorry. We have some Naru and Aru Sentinels, we've got some Seafarers and Nindamos, some Numenorian Shield Guard, and Numenorian Steel Bows there, and more Shield Guard, Pharazim Swordmasters, and Numenorian Steel Bows again, and Royal Legion of Armenelos. And with that, let's go to the first of 3 defending armies today. Almost said attackers there, again. Next we have Gondor, commanded by Bilbo T. Baggins, who has some Gondor infantry here, arming up all the way. It seems like Bilbo has chosen the elite styled force of Gondor. We have some Gondor Spearmen, we have some Citadel Guard here, some Fountain Guard, looks to be 2 units there. Gondor Spearmen, 2 units. Gondor Infantry again. Marksmen of Caer Andros, Gondor Archers, and Marksmen of Caer Andros. More Gondor Archers over here, and Veterans of Osgiliath, and Ithilien Rangers, so an insane amount of firepower right here. Next we have some Nimothian Honor Guard here, Citadel Guard, and Gondor Spearmen. Next we have Harab, commanded by Mighty Mirko, who I also haven't seen in a while, but good to see him again. We have some Muhai Beast Hunters here. We have some Saffron Warband, some Trollman of Harad, Demons of the Desert, and Trollman of Harad. We've also got some Muhai Warriors, and I think maybe some Muhai Beast Hunters again. I'm not sure if I pointed them out earlier. Anyway, up here on the plateau, we have a mixture of units, which will be a little bit difficult. We have some Saffron Pikeun, some Muhai Beast Tamers, which is a light spear unit pretty much. We have some Dismounted Serpent Guard here. These guys do appear to be armoured up. We have some Muhai Beast Tamers, again looks to be 3 units total. Maybe 3 units total of... Dismounted Serpent Guard. Now, you could have some Ashari Stalkers up here on the hill. Some players do have this plan to put rangers up here on the hill so they can shoot down at an enemy blob if it starts to form down here. Just make sure they're far enough away though from these ruins, because it can cause your archers some issues. And I think we can go straight to the final defender today, all the way over here. He's got a bit of a march ahead of him. We have Arthurdane, commanded by everyone's favourite veteran, MP Beckamy 13. We have some Trebuchet here. We have some Fornost Aaron Knights, some Dunai Peacekeepers here, armoured up, it would seem, 2 units there. Some Evidence Spearmen, also armoured. We have some Dismounted Knights of Anuminas, some Grey Company, and some Dunai Scouts, both Missile Cav units. Next we have some Evidence Spearmen here, mixed in with some Arthurdane Men-at-Arms, I believe, and more Evidence Spearmen. And even, I think, some Arthurdane Pikes here. I think we only got 3 units total armoured up, along with some Anuminas Gate Guards here, Dunai Rangers, and Wardens of the North. Now be careful with the Anuminas Gate Guards here. They can be very vulnerable to enemy javelins, arrows, axe throwers, whatnot. And also make sure that they don't fight alone. I noticed one time they actually broke when they had almost a full unit, which was really weird to see it. I'll never forget that. Just make sure they're supported when you send them into battle. Don't send them into battle alone. They can easily get outflanked and possibly destroyed or broken very quickly. We have some Evident Archers here, 2 units there, some Evidence Spearmen again, and maybe even some more Arthurdane Pikes. And with that, let's get the siege started. Enjoy. Alright guys, our first shot's about to be fired. Unfortunately, Numal and his ally, which I forget, the Mighty Mirko, whoopsie. Yeah, these guys here, they're way too close to the archers. They should be moved down a little bit. I get why they're in tight formation, I get why he's done it this way. If he puts these units here, they can't really spread out like this, and it makes them more vulnerable to enemy arrow fire, which is why he's probably here. Unfortunately, it's getting in the way of his archers, and then as a result, most of them are shooting upwards. Their target is heavily impeded, the accuracy is horrible, and he's better off not shooting at all. Fortunately for the defenders, yet they haven't brought up the Richon Scourge Rays or any other Javelin unit for that matter, which means these guys here are relatively safe. And what's even more important is the fact that Bilbo has the armor upgrade on these units after all. They'll be able to withstand that arrow fire far longer than usual without it. The Dismounted Serpent Guard here should either be sent into battle right now or pulled back behind the archers to let them fire in safely, because you know they're really affecting Numal's accuracy at the moment. Just gotta watch out for that, guys, when you commit your troops. We got the cannon firing. Okay, he just nicked Mirko's forces there. Heading over here, we've got the Trebuchet over there, not doing anything at the moment. It seems to be a common tactic for the defenders of late to let the enemy just come across the bridge, or the bridges, freely, pretty much. He's only got 1 unit of head of archers up here from MP. The Trebuchet is down below, not being used at all. And Hedden's being a little bit too cautious. I mean, it doesn't look like MP has a lot of units up here. He's got some, but he hasn't brought them up into battle. And as such, Hedden can move forward here, hunker his forces at the bottom of the ledge here, the hill. We've seen units lob their bolts up and over and hit some units down below, but as long as he doesn't put too many there, you should be able to move up some units, bring the others across, and then begin his assault. Just try and keep the forces here minimal, you know. 2 to 4 units tops. That way, the archers up here are less likely to go for it, as long as you keep that blob down there relatively small. Don't put everything down there at once. Next we have some England Marauders moved in. We've got some Evelyn Vanguards standing by. Mirko's finally sent in his dismounted serpent guard. And we've got both units here from Bilbo shooting in. Strange target. If he's going to go after them, he has to move these archers forward here and shoot directly into the vanguard. But you know, both Bilbo's units should fire a few volleys into the Evelyn marksmen, just wear them down a little bit, make them less of a threat, you know? And then do the same to this unit. Like bring them to like 30 and then stop. Same goes for that unit there. And then maybe target some other units, or just pull them back and leave them in loose formation and let Dorwini just waste their ammo trying to bring them down. Some damage there, not too much. Now the defenders have the units I think they need to win this fight here, provided no more reinforcements are brought up. But Bilbo's sending in another unit of spearmen. And Numal and Doctor are choosing their targets well. Does Doctor have a unit there? No, Doctor's behind him. I read that wrong. Yeah, Numal's chosen his target well. We've got a mixture here of Gondor archers, Gondor spearmen, and is that 2 units of spearmen or just the 1? No, but Numal's getting a 2-for-1 deal here. He's getting some kills. Unit's down to 72. This one's down to 71. They're struggling a little bit here, Gondor. I thought they'd be faring a bit better against Dorwini. Okay. Belagar footmen here down to 109. We've got some Belagar archers shooting in, 76. Evan Spearman brought up. He's also... Has he got Arthanane pikes here? Yeah, he does have Arthanane pikemen. It's strange that he's done it like this. MP could be trying to head into waste all his ammunition on them, but this isn't the best idea. I mean, you should just have the Evan Spearman here alone, get the pikemen out of there, so that the pikemen aren't, it's not risking the pikemen getting damaged at all. And when he first sends them into the battle that way, they're fresh and untouched. And if anyone wants to use ammo on the Evan Spearman, so be it. But for some reason, Hedin and Prolocus are yet to really commit their forces to battle. I mean, right now Hedin's just sort of probing to see what MP has over here, I think. Meanwhile, it looks like Amar's sending up his first units. Doc's bringing up some Goblin Trackers. He'll be a little bit curious to see how he uses these guys. You can't get them too close to the Evelyn marksman. Although these guys here, they're out of ammunition, so Newmaster will send them into battle straight away. Obviously these guys aren't. You can leave them where they are. Goblin Trackers... Goblin Trackers should have a target here. They should be able to hit the Gondor forces either on the left or the right. And the Citadel Guards here, no less. So maybe it is worthwhile for Doc to start firing in. There's definitely a unit you want to weaken by any way you can. Not an easy unit to take down at all. It is 5 to 8%. The Dragon's Breath artillery has insane range on it. Where did Prolocus put it? Can't see it anyway. I saw it over there before. It fired across and nicked Mirko earlier. He's got... Okay, so Doc's got 3 units here on the bridge. Obviously keeping the defenders on their toes and forcing the kitchen units down here, but I think this is a little overkill. Looks like MP's actually firing in there with his Grey Company, I hope not. I think he's not. Let's see. Yeah, oh no, it looks like some are firing, some aren't, some are. And they're pretty much destroying this whole unit of Angmar Marauders, which is actually doing the whole defense a great disservice. Killing one unit with body-piercing arrows, not the best idea unless they're an elite troop that you want to bring down or damage at least. Like the Royal, I always think of the Royal Legion, Phasm Swordmasters, Witchon Hammer Guard too, and Witchon Blackguard. All good units you want to damage. Make it easier for your own forces to kill later. But where is that pesky cannon? Oh, there it is. Nah, I think Progress made a mistake bringing this cannon over here. If we just go back over here briefly, you'll see that if you lined up the cannon right here and put it here, he could fire directly and take out a ton of Bilbo's men. Same goes with Mirko's. The only risk, of course, is this ledge here, but as we can see, the defenders do not have any troops on the ledge at the moment. They've got troops on the hill here standing by. Obviously, they need to watch out for them. But that cannon had the opportunity, I think, to get some nice shots there. You need to bring the cannon closer here on the bridges. Like, bring the cannon to here, shoot in, potentially score a great target. But the defenders are thinning out here. The attackers seem to be relentless. We've got some Richon Pikemen coming in now as well. It's a little bit too soon for Doc to bring up his witches. The defenders have a lot of ammunition still in play. The risk to them is probably too great here, and the target here is not big enough to justify using his witches just yet. Now Newmail's pulling out here, and that's a mistake. We can see the defenders sort of moving in on the front lines here. It's helping them get an edge over the attackers here. We've got another unit of Citadel Guard coming in. And some more Muhar Beast Hunt Tamers. I was going to say Beast Hunters there. This could be a good opportunity for the Sildren River Patrol or Witchron Scourge Raiders just to come here, line themselves up just here, and then fire in. Gondor's unit here is relatively exposed, and I think the Scourge Raiders can bring most of them down. Really weaken that left flank, forcing the defenders to send up more troops. Let's head back over here briefly. I'm not sure what Hidden and Procus are really waiting for. If Doc and Yumal run out of troops, they're in trouble. Both sides have got to start applying equal pressure. And right now, Procus and Hidden aren't applying any pressure really at all. And I'm sure MP's loving it. It's a breeze for him. And there's a cannon. It's actually being recalled. We'll see what they do with it. Doc hasn't moved his units at all on the bridge. He's just sort of leaving them there. He wants the defenders to try and waste as much ammunition as possible. It is a little bit surprising that MP's wasting ammunition on these guys. He's still firing in on them. The Snarker Stalkers are hidden, so he can't shoot at them right now. But this was overkill here for the Grey Company. They should not have been firing on these guys at all. Mighty Mirko and Bilbo had adequate units here to deal with these guys if they try to come across. You don't want to waste body-piercing ammunition. There are only two good ways to use body-piercing units like the Grey Company or any ranged unit. That is large blobs of enemy troops or a deadly elite unit that you need to bring down that will probably kill heaps of your own men if you let them get into battle and you can't shoot them with either javelins, axes or arrows. You know? Now we got Gondor shooting on some Eastron crossbows here, and this is not bad here. Well done to Bilbo, bringing down one of Procus's best units. There's Eastron crossbows heading over. Cannons come back into view. Now Mirko and Bilbo need to keep that cannon in the right corner of their eye right here. I want to make sure they don't lose any sight of it. Hopefully they're aware of its arrival. Got the Richmond Scourge Raiders firing in here. And we've also got some Sildren River Patrol here too. Now, Bilbo's probably crossing his fingers and hoping that the Muhar Beast Tamers absorb a lot of the ammunition. So his Gondor troops are relatively unharmed and still have a lot of armor and health at their disposal, keeping them in the fight for longer. We've got Trolls of Angmar being sent up. Blackwatch Legion's being committed. This is a big gamble. I mean, the Trolls are here, so that's really positive. But Doc doesn't have his Rich on Blackguard up here. We don't. Well, I was going to say we don't have any Guardians up here either, but here comes the unit right now. So what do we got? We got Marksman Candors firing in. Don't know how many hits though. We've got Rangers up top. Utility Rangers. They're targeting the Richmond Blackguard and Seldon River Patrol. Good target. But he's got to bring them up. It looks like some of them are shooting upwards. Not something you want to see. It can be pretty painful to see actually. Now these guys here, Bilbo, should not have them in loose formation. They are up on a hill and cannot really be touched by any enemy troops right now. They're relatively safe up here, and bringing them in tight formation just enables them to get all of them to get better shots on their target. Spreading them out like this really hurts some of them, and as such, Bilbo here's not getting as many kills as he possibly could. Yeah, it looks like the defenders are being driven off the plateau here. Cannon got a nice shot, all things considered. We've got more Beast Hunters firing in. That's definitely a good thing. We've got Champions of Nafarat here. So Mirko has sent up one of his best troops. Then again, they are fighting, I think, maybe against the Richmond. No, Richmond Blackguard is still over here. So I've got Javelins coming in, targeting the Guardians and the Evelyn Infantry. And that's straight from the Moai Beast Hunters. A little bit of friendly fire there on his own champions. A bit of a risk. 23 to 28. The attack has gone really well here for Angmar and Orwinian. They've surprisingly made good progress on this plateau with minimal casualties. Witches here causing some mischief, taking out a chunk of the Fountain Guard here from Bilbo Baggins. And now he's running them away. Oh, it looks like they just nicked the Fountain Guard. Gotta be careful with this unit. We got Guardians coming over the bridge. This Marksman Candles unit should be recalled immediately. Get down the slope here to fire on the Guardians as they come across. They're really tightly packed up here. I think Bilbo's making a big mistake not acting on that. He can't really shoot. He has no targets where the marksmen are currently anyway, really. Let's head over here. See how MP's going. Okay, he's firing away. He's trying to cause some mischief. The Fornostarian Knights here doing some cycle charges on the Belega footmen to some good effect. I won't say great effect, but good effect. Rodolphus is sending out some Eastron crossbows. This is probably why MP should withdraw the Ardenane pikes before those crossbows get in range, because they'll annihilate all the units here. And he just probably wants to lose the Evelyn Spearmen to the crossbows, and that way most of his units will be spared from them later on when they run out of ammunition. Anyway, Doctor has actually made some inroads on here. These Marauders are actually broken. Alright. DNI scouts here have ammunition, not firing. Bilbo seems to be driving back Doctor's forces. The Guardians are almost toast. Head back up here. Ah, the witches. How'd they get that fire? That's pretty sneaky. Just trying to find them right now. There's a blackguard. There's a marksman. These guys here still have ammunition. Patrol here has ammo, of course. There's the witches. So if I had to guess, I'd say they just simply put their witches right here and fight all the way across, taking out pretty much all the Fountain Guard. Meanwhile, Mighty Mirko sending out some more beast tamers, probably just to delay the enemy at this point. He probably shouldn't be moving his units this far forward. The Doctor's almost through on this side. The marksmen have ammunition. Bilbo should withdraw these guys immediately to save their ammo, to use it later. If Mighty Mirko is going to hold the enemy, he probably should hold here. It might expose him to the Dragon's Breath cannon. At least he wastes ammo on this unit, which is a light tier unit after all, than one of his better units later on. There we go. Bilbo getting lucky there. Acceptable losses for sure. Mighty Mirko as well. It's 34 to 38. Not good news if you're the defender at this point. It's amazing. My beast hunters still have ammunition. We've got a fresh unit, which I'm parking moving up. We've got River Patrol. Looks like they were trying to move in before. The witches are over there now. They wouldn't have a target. Elevation appears to be working in Mirko's favour here. But Doctor's forces continue to press forward. Mirko is running out of troops. So we've got some arrow fire there from the marksman. Bilbo has set up his Untitled Honor Guard here, so the defenders are committing a lot of good units here to hold this plateau. Or at least hold back the enemy. We got witches right here though. Can they get a fire on the Untitled Honor Guard? Could be worse, could be a lot worse. But they are shaken. Okay. Oh, okay. Was that worth it? Probably. We killed a ton of beast tamers, sorry, and wiped out a ton of the Untitled Honor Guard. I say was it worth it because you also got a bit of friendly fire there, a lot of dead guardians, and Witch on Blackguard as well. That was costly to Doctor. Time will tell if it was worth it. But you know, the fact that he took out the bulk of the Untitled Honor Guard, I have to say it was worth it. He's got 25 Blackguards still alive. That's not bad at all, considering. Now it's just a matter of time. So what the defenders probably should do here, instead of withdrawing as they are, right now we've got a ton of enemy troops here on this hill. What Bilbo and Mirko could have done is had their archers down here and just pelt the hell out of this blob as it was just standing here right now. And as it's coming down the hill. This presents such an attractive target, it is not funny. It's a ruddy shame he doesn't have these demons nearby. You could have had one unit try to hold these guys in place, sneak the demons on the side here, and use his demons to just destroy the blob as it came down. If you can surprise your enemy like that, you'd be amazed how many kills you can get. But the wardens here, they are armor piercing. I believe they still have ammo. You can see the bows out. See, the attackers are even blobbing up their troops at the base of the hill. It's too bad MP doesn't have his Grey Company with ammo nearby. I don't know if they have ammunition or whether or not they're all dead. I just don't know where they are at the moment. Now this is a little bit weird here. We've got Bilbo heading down into the city. We've got Evident Marchers here. These guys here are out of ammunition. We've got the Grey Company over here, and they're trying to bring down the Eastron crossbows. It would seem. He probably needs to hold his fire and save his Grey Company for late game. He didn't send in his forces. They did spook MP to withdraw his Grey Company. We've got the Wardens here. These guys here could potentially take out the Eastron crossbows. They are pretty accurate and armor piercing.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
It's still weird. The units here haven't come across. You don't have too many Numenor troops over here. And as long as MP doesn't get attacked in the rear, you should be able to hold there for a very long time. We've got Gondor infantry here. We've got Richmond pikemen. They've cut off the Evident Archer retreat. We've got the Foremost Aaron Knights. MP could be thinking cycle charges here. He does have space to manoeuvre and could take out some of the Evelyn marksmen. We've got Nandor Glayguard there as well. You probably have to watch out for them. That was courtesy of the Trebuchet right there. Now, the Trebuchet I don't think has been firing for too long here, so I am a little bit surprised MP left it so exposed. And he also has no support here, so he can't drive back the enemy very quickly. And so the defenders have a choice to make. Sally down the hill. He's got MP has Dunedain Rangers right here and now. He can destroy this entire unit. Do a lot of damage and kill a lot of the Richmond pikemen and guardians here, but they're just not firing. His attention must be on the other side, facing against Numenor and Rune. Rune's also got some forces coming over here now. That is extraordinary. MP's attention is elsewhere. I'm sure we'd be devastated to see that. No, I would be. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. MP's missed the boat. You've got dismount subguard in front of him right now. And he can't fire point blank into him. The Hishari could help out here. Potentially. Dismount subguard needs to make a decision. Commit or get out of there. Just don't leave them where they are. A, they're not firing. B, they're in the way of the Dunedain Rangers. C, they just need to make a decision and just move. Either back or forwards. Just don't leave them there. Same goes for MP. This would be a good opportunity for the Witches of Doctor. He could have moved up and tried and took out both the Dismount Superguard and a chunk, or if not all, of the Dunedain Rangers of MP. I mean, attackers have done well here. They seized the Trebuchet. I don't know if they've had too many kills. I don't think they did. And I don't think we've seen the Witches use all their ammunition. We've got Evelyn and Hammerguard shooting in. The demons are here. They just got to organise themselves better, I think. This would be a good opportunity for the demons to either move forward and try and take a shot, or get out of there and let the Serpent's Fangs fire in, you know? Or the Hishari Stalkers. I don't know if the Dunedain Rangers are mostly firing. We'll learn soon enough. It says they're firing. I think they're targeting the Evelyn marksman. Down to 69, so he is doing a number on them. Seven's Fangs have found an angle, good for them. Yeah, it's a shame that he can't drive, the defenders, sorry, can't drive back the Guardians here. This is probably a really good move from Doctor. It prevents the demons from moving up and trying to get a side shot into the blob of attacking troops here. If the demons can get a side shot, they can bring this attack to its knees. I am curious to know why MP diverted his entire army over there. We got some Goblin trackers moving to intercept, but they're a flake on the wind to MP. They'll just sweep down the side. What's dangerous is MP getting caught in the middle here of Numenor and Rune, as well as Dorwinion and Angmar. So I am concerned for MP's fate here. He really is exposing himself. We've got Angmar Halberds from Doctor somehow all the way over here, as well as Guardians moving around, and they actually could cut off here the rest of MP's army. We've got Athenane Pikes here, 2 units of them in fact. Doctor should probably run forward and try to intercept them, try and delay their retreat. Doctor is trying to delay MP's retreat. And we got Numenor and Rune making their way through the city. They're not far from him. Look, MP's only choice right now is to take the bulk of his army, if he can, all the units here. Movement through the city, through the street here, moving around, straight up here, and just hightail it to high heaven, straight up in the blob. At the same time, get his allies to press down the hill at the same time. Try and take out all of Doctor's and Numail's troops, and just regroup at the top of the hill. Reorganize and begin their last stand. Really? Because Numail is not moving forward here to cut off a potential MP retreat. I thought I heard the cannon go off. Obviously I was wrong. The Rangers, who are they shooting at? Let's have a look. Got a great company up there, Veterans of Osgiliath from Bilbo as well. Now they're shooting down here. They're still trying to bring down the marksmen. They've brought them down to 37 or 36 right now. What's MP got here in the arsenal? These guys here still have ammunition, amazingly. They should be sent down immediately. Veterans of Osgiliath. And get themselves of ammo. They can move down the slope here and fire directly into the Angmar troops. It looks like the witches have reared their ugly heads again. And how many troops do we have left? We've got 1 witch is still alive. He managed to break that unit. He might be out of ammunition. If he could get a shot on this blob here, I'm sure he would have taken it. Let's see what he does. If he has ammo, he has to take out the unit. It's got to be his plan. He's got ammo. Here we go. And that's why you need to kill all the witches, guys. Even one can do so much damage. You get so many kills. He had 1 shot left, it seems.
We're under attack.
He did his job. It's a big loss there for MP. All the Angmar Halberds here broke. That's a positive there for MP. We've got marksmen and candles up here. We've got a lot of troops up here. And we've got a big room blob here. MP's got his great company here pronto. Fire into this bad boy. I mean, look at all that gold. To fire into this blob, is a ranger's dream. Right here. This is probably good news for Bilbo. The, hang on. Morquindi Bows. The name escaped me for some reason. Trying to fire up here. That ledge is affecting them. And Verolkos is just sitting there with these guys. If the Grey Company has ammo, they've got to fight. They've got to get them in there. That's a bloody shame. It looks like he's firing into the bloke's Saiyan Rim. Yeah, he is. Peacekeeper's facing the wrong way. Alright, Hidden has cut off MP's retreat, and we have a ton of Arthedane's troops here, fighting on two fronts. Good news is, Mighty Mirko is coming to the rescue. We've got some Serpent's Fangs that could possibly bail him out. 58 to 71. He's got to change targets. Oh, jeez. Targeting Numenorian cohort. I'd try for the like Saiyan Rim myself. Maybe you try for the, I think you tried for the Numenorian troops down here before.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
They're shooting upwards, so maybe they're too close. That's got to be the reason. Try and spot the fall of those rounds. What are they trying to shoot at? Yeah, they're trying to shoot at the Lake Flag Rim. That answers that question.
Only half the enemy force remains.
61 to 74. A bit of a fight back here from the defenders. Just gotta hold the pikes here while Hidden sweeps from behind. Okay, MP fought his way through. He's still got a few attacking units in front of him. We got some Camille Shadow Guard here. And we're almost through here, the defenders. Obviously I meant the attackers there, sorry, but this would be a good opportunity for the demons to come in and fire one volley at least. They can take out this entire flank right now. Just because the attackers can break through your defensive line, you can always see it. You can see that as an opportunity there as well. You shouldn't panic when you see that happen, because you can pelt that flank with javelins, arrows, whatever. If the enemy exposes themselves to you, you take that chance. Serpent's Fang's getting some good hits here, getting some good kills. We've got the steel bows firing their way. AP ammunition, pretty accurate, but because of the high ground, this ledge is offering them some protection. Which is why the Serpent's Fangs aren't dropping too fast. 67 to 76. The Hashari should probably get themselves into vertical formation, so they can aim straight down the flank better. But right now they're not firing.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
No, even if they can move the demons up here on this little hill here, you could fire straight down and also hit the Numenorian shield guard at the back. In fact, you should aim for the shield guard. That way you actually guarantee you to hit the shadow guard on the way down. But demons aren't moving forward. Battle Trials are moving up. This is probably where the Hashari should start firing on these guys here. The elevation exposes the defending troops here. So if you can fire back and bring down the buckled tribesmen as quickly as possible, that's less kills and damage they'll get on their own troops. The Shari needs to open fire. But they're just not doing it. How's MP going down here? Oh, Bilbo's here as well. He came down the mountain. Martin and Candros in the mix. MP and Bilbo are actually taking this city back. That fire there from the Seven's Fangs really has saved the bacon of the defenders in this town. Who's shooting upwards? I think they've got some Adunium Shadowbows here. They do. They're over there. They don't have a shot just yet, but Hidden is moving them up. Bilbo will have to watch out for them. If they get too close, they'll have to send some units to chase them away. You can't afford to let them get a beat on you. Or MP's man for that matter. Shield Guard's coming in. Needs to get them out of loose formation. The defenders don't have too many ARA units left. I know they've got the Hishari Stalkers up there, but I still think they're in no danger, mainly because they can use these buildings as cover, I believe. I think they're too close to the buildings for the Hishari to hit them. The Nimmer and Steel Bows, however, I think the Hishari could take you out. There they are. Windy Bow's firing to the back here of MP. He's got to get these troops behind that building. Alright. So Seafarers and Nimos coming in. They've got their javelins. Okay, Nilmal's general just bit the dust, or bit the snow, because they're not fighting in dust, are they? They're fighting in snow. Seafarers not firing just yet. Okay. If you're enjoying this video so far, guys, remember to hit that like button to support it. The Belkop Tribesman here. This is probably not good news. Well, it's probably great news here for Barokas. Javelins and arrows coming in. Devastating all the Arthedain troops that were here before. They're heavily damaged and being shot, I think, too, by the Adunium Shadowbows of Hidden. That fire is courtesy of the Demons of the Desert right there. Well done to Mirko for getting a shot, after all. You position these troops on the flank after all. You've got a nice shot down there. If you could just pull the Wardens back, you could take out all these troops right now. The Hishari must be out of ammunition. They've got their blades out. 78 to 87. Doc obviously just lost his general before. Mirko must have these guys in guard mode, that's how they're still firing.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Does appear to be the case. Belkop Tribesman here. Oh, we've got a ton of Javies coming this way. Well done to Barokas, turning this battle right around. Seafarer is also firing. They're out of javelins. Alright, so Hidden in combo with Procus's javelins have pretty much taken back this city. MP and Bilbo were looking pretty good before that happened. It's 79 to 90 now. Got evidence women surrounded, being cut down where they stand. They're almost finished. Mirko is doing his best to take on the enemy. Seven Sphinx firing still. Still got ammo after all this time. The demons also have ammo, but he's got to time his attack perfectly here with these guys. The entire battle rests on Mighty Mirko's shoulders right now. Mirko will have a small victory here. He'll be able to wipe out all of Doctor's and Numal's forces on the hill here. Probably before any reinforcements show up. So times 2 to speed it, I think, at this point. That was MP's general right there. Ah, the Camul's Chosen. I didn't even see these guys before. Probably still not worth sending in the demons just yet. I think Bilbo just admitted defeat now too. We'll times 6 speed it. Okay, the bulk of the attackers are here now. Demons are trying to fight here on the left flank. There's Tron and Harada getting in the way. He's getting some kills, but nowhere near as many as he'd like to. He's got to move them closer and closer. In fact, he needs to move all these Trollmen right here behind the trebuchet. That way it will open up a corridor for the demons to throw the javelins through and get a lot of kills here. So just expose a bigger chunk of the attacker's left flank. Or you can just pull out entirely, but we've already got enemy units up there on the hill close to the demons here that could intercept them.
It is coming for us!
Yeah, they're going to fight here. Oh, that got a lot of kills right there. 85 to 97. Royal Legion nearby. Demons pulling back. These demons keeping him in this fight. Only just. Camul's Chosen trying to chase down the demons here. The demons should be able to win this. Yeah, they're going to kill all the Camul's Chosen right now. Hang on. Still got a few Camul's Chosen alive. I think that's an Numar in general. Look at the way the attackers are coming up here. Here we go. Demons are reloading.
It is coming for us!
Okay, they're pretty exposed now. Still got ammo. Oh, they're not reloading. They're out of ammo. Ah, they were Mirko's last great hope. The attackers are just going to claim victory here. If he had another unit with ammunition, or these guys had another few shots in them, I think Mirko could have taken the field today. Well, they killed Hidden General, so it's a consolation prize right there. Just a matter of time before Mirko falls. Alright, there goes Mirko's General. And just like that, we are finished here. And that is it. So, congratulations to Doctor 2 on 1559 kills, Hidden 881, Podolkas 872. New Male 1074, MP Bekami 13 1868, Mighty Mirko 1862, and Bilbo T Baggins 1628. I think the defenders could have won that. They just put their ranges, or they had their ranges in the wrong spots at the wrong times. I think there was a lot of opportunities for them to get excellent kills here. Doctor did use his witches very well. In fact, let's go and take a look at these kills. So, the Witches of Angmar here, 345, not bad at all. Blackwatch Legion 129. Richon Pikeman ranged from 103 to 127. Karndum 102. Ranged from 7 to 102. Okay. And Angmar Halberds, amazingly, got 324. That's a big surprise, eh? Never really see the Halberds do so well. But well done to the attackers on their victory. Unlucky there to the defenders, but that's just the way the sword fell today. So, if you like this video, once again, make sure you hit that like button to support the channel. Thank you to Doctor 2 for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.